Hello my friends, welcome back to Opinionated Cheese. It's your boy Papa Cheesy here with some quick film reviews and an update for my channel.
What makes you different is what makes you Spider-Man.
Possibly the best Spider-Man movie ever made. I admit, I had reservations when it came to this film, which is why I am just now seeing it, long after any input I could provide would be relevant. But I digress. This movie is everything you could want from a comic book film. It is hilarious and vibrant, with relatable characters and a compelling story, and a plot so convoluted and over the top that it somehow circles back around to being streamlined. The animation deserves all the praise that it gets, and I'm all for any attempt at making 3D animations in as many styles as possible, so I look forward to more of this. So, reservations. Given the writing talent involved and knowing how much Sony loves trying to cling on to trends, I was worried that this would ultimately just be a knockoff Lego movie. And it does come close to that in the opening scenes, but thankfully after that we get a more straightforward and faithful animated film. Anyway, you get the point by now. I love it, and since I am reviewing this way after the fact, I am sure you have already seen it, but if you haven't, I highly recommend it. Stan and Ollie is a biopic of sorts, opening during the peak of the careers of Laurel and Hardy, but it quickly moves forward to their last tour as performers, who have become antiquated and in need of funds for a movie they intend to make. Steve Coogan and John C. Reilly give great performances as the title characters. They are nothing short of genuine, and they play everything completely straight, never once indulging in winks to the audience, and you can tell that they have a lot of love for the comedic legends they are portraying. Alright, well, straight up, if there is something you should know about me, it is that I have an undying love for comedy. I have studied comedy, I have been a stand-up comedian, I have been an improv performer. I have written sketches, I have written scripts for the genre. I love comedy as an art form. This film is right up my alley, but it is not for everyone. I dare say that sadly most people will probably find this film to be boring. It is slowly paced, and all of the humor and charm comes from such a simpler time. You don't so much laugh at the jokes, more you laugh at the knowledge of how far we have come. To think there was a time when simply cracking open a hard-boiled egg was side-splitting, or doing a playful dance to lighthearted music was worthy of a standing ovation. Laurel and Hardy are legends, and deserve to have another moment in the spotlight because they represent a whole chapter in the book of comedy and its place in history. I recommend this movie to anyone with an appreciation for the history of comedy, or an appreciation for Laurel and Hardy. But if you're not really that interested, you could probably skip it. My review of Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back is coming soon. You will also be getting a video not about films, but an entirely different subject. Lastly, to anyone wondering where my last Mike Judge video is, I have made the decision to review King of the Hill season by season. It is a work in progress, but it's on its way. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. It really means a lot to me. If you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button if you enjoy the content I've created, but if I am unworthy of that, maybe feel free to just simply leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on the two movies we discussed today. More content coming soon. Thank you so much for everything. Papa Cheesy out.